in the next 3 to 4 years. So we will obviously score a century, and this century will go on to grow more and more. We have some recommendations, some suggestions for the respective state governments, for the central government, which will also enable the sector to grow faster, create more jobs. We'll come to that a little later. But yes, it is the second largest employment industry, and we are proud to be torchbearers of this industry, presenting this report to you. So, third largest industry in India. Obviously, retail is very big at 62.9 lakhs, insurance is 7.9, and there is the food service sector. Third largest industry, contributing to 1.9% of the GDP, almost 2%. So a big round of applause to this sector, to this industry. We are actually 33 times more than Bollywood, which is the most popular industry in India. We are double of the hotels and hospitality sector, which is away from the restaurant industry, which is largely standalone restaurants. So yes, a lot of progress, a lot of strides being made there. If I move further, GST, everyone's talking about GST. Unfortunately, we don't get GST input, and that's one of our major asks, but we contribute 1.7% of the GST to the nation, right? So imagine, I think it's an industry which is coming close to 2%, and this number will only keep growing. Like organized is growing, this will also grow. And as more and more people come into the gambit of organized, it's only going to create a much larger number, a larger fraction of GST. If I move further, this is one slide I'm really proud of. So if you guys see in 2019, when we did the last report, we were at 4.23 lakh crores, right? The industry was very, very big. It was supposed to grow at a CAGR of 7%. We reached in 2021 to 2 lakh crores because of COVID. So we actually became half, less than half we declined. And I'm so proud to say that we've bounced back so well that we've come to 5.69 lakh crores, which is grown by literally 300% from when 2021 happened, when COVID happened. So more than double of that growth. So yes, we've been resilient, and I think it just shows that this sector is here to stay, is here to grow, is here to thrive. एक चीज तो क्लियर है, अगर हमने कोविड झेल लिया तो हम कुछ भी झेल सकते हैं, और अगर थोड़ी बहुत सपोर्ट मिल जाए एस्टैब्लिशमेंट से, सरकार से, तो हम और बहुत ग्रो कर सकते हैं. Let's come to Calcutta now, and today we are doing the pull out of the Calcutta report, and that's why you all are here. Very soon we'll be having the Honorable Home Secretary, Ms. Nandini Chakravarti, who's also the Principal Secretary for Tourism. The tourism department is something where we come into at the moment, so she's very relevant to our industry. She'll be coming over and doing the launch of this report, and each one of you will be getting a copy of that, and I hope you guys stay back for her presence. However, 8,055 crores is the size of the Kolkata food service market. 7th in rank. I personally feel Calcutta is the food capital of the country. Another reason for that is that, maybe we don't eat out too much because we cook really good food at home, right? Our mothers, our wives, our helps at home really know how to make the best of meals, and in Kolkata, I feel we understand the taste of food, right? We are number 7. Number 1 would be Bombay, Navi Mumbai, which would be at 55,000 crores plus. Delhi NCR, which is Delhi, Gurgaon, Noida combined, would be at 46,000 crores. Number 6 would be Hyderabad at 10,000 crores. And I'm very confident, very sure that in the coming years, we will cross the 10,000 mark very, very soon. And, with NRAI now taking the lead, promise you that, in the next report, we will be in top 5. And that's the request we make to Nandini ma'am today, as well as to the state government to, take our suggestions, our recommendations seriously so that we can be in the top 5. So if I have to look at Calcutta and double click, 61,305 restaurants in Calcutta. If you have to break this up into different segments, the leader by far is quick service restaurants. So a lot of people are having fast food, quick food, which is at 29%, which is 9,631 restaurants there. Casual dine is very close. It's at 26%, which is at 8,608. A very shocking number for me was, fine dine restaurant are only at 97. So we people enjoy our food, we love our food, but we're so emotional about it. At the same time, the fine dine restaurant sector has not really grown or reached its pinnacle or peak in Kolkata. So there's a lot of there's a lot of room for growth there. And I do see a lot of national and international brands coming and setting up shop in Kolkata. Desserts and ice cream is again at 2%. I think huge potential there. These are largely the organized numbers that you see, which is 33,000 restaurants. I'm sure desserts and the ice cream category in unorganized would be way too high because we all have our favorite sweet shops in every para in every locality. Surprisingly, again, cloud kitchens is 38%. 12,000 cloud kitchens in Kolkata. And in the last report, when I was comparing, we didn't have city-wise breakup, we had national breakup, but we divided that into north, south, east, west, and I'm sure Kolkata would have been a big part of east. This number was not even 1/10. So cloud kitchens have really grown and thrived in the city. Again, barriers to entry are low. You can really grow fast. You can really pace it up. So very interesting insights here. An average consumer, okay, if we have to look at the eating out trends, okay, an average consumer nationally eats out 3.7 times. Now, eating out and dining in or eating out and dining into a restaurant is one aspect, and ordering in is another aspect. So the national number here, if I have to club eating out and delivering into home, is at 7.9%. It was 6.6% national average last year. It's come to 7.9. Kolkata, when it comes to eating out, is at 3.39, which is lower than 3.7, the national average, which is quite surprising for me. However, if you look at delivery food coming in, Kolkata is much above the national average. National average is 4.2. So 3.7 plus 4.2 makes it 7.9. Similarly here, 3.39 plus 4.58 is close to the same number. So we are at par with the national average, but delivery is more bigger in Kolkata as compared to dining out, which is again a shocking revelation. I will again go back to this slide. Yeah. Rupees 970 is the average spent per person per month. The per month number is missing here in this slide, but it's 970 rupees average spent per person per month, national average. Kolkata is at 960, so a 10 rupees difference. I think we are more value conscious, so I think that would be the value kind of a fraction change there. In delivery, the number is not here, but the national average per person per month is at 1300. Kolkata would be around 1150 to 1200 there. So again, value for money driving that aspect lower compared to national average, completely understandable. Okay, now we've also done a consumer segmentation nationally and for Kolkata to make it more interesting. So the adventurous or the adventurers when it comes to food consumption is very, very low in Kolkata. It's only at 11%. Like I said, we understand our food, we know the taste of our food, we are hardcore loyalists. We know where exactly we want to go and eat. It's because of our loyalty that we've been able to, make restaurants like Pita Cat amongst the top 100 restaurants in the world. Heritage restaurants like a Mocambo, like a barbecue, and I can just go on, but like a Flurries. But we are not very adventurous to try out new cuisines, but the rest of the country is at 24%. So they are more prone to trying out newer cuisines, newer formats. Taste-wise, I think that is where we really hit the ball out of the park. We're at 50%. Like I said, we understand our taste. We eat to have good food, to have good taste. National average is at 38. We're at 50 there. Wellness is again something very surprising for Calcutta. We're at 31%. So we want to eat tasty food, but we also are conscious about our wellness, that it should be from a hygienic place, it should be well cooked, it should be a trusted brand. So Kolkata is at 31, I think the nation is at 25. However, conscious eaters, I mean, people who would avoid eating gluten, who would be vegan, we are much lower there, and I think it's not shocking at all because I think, like I said, we eat for our taste, we eat for our wellness. If we trust a brand, we bank on that brand. We are hardcore brand loyalists when it comes to restaurants. So another very interesting insight where we can compare the nation to Calcutta. Yeah. Now, like I said, we're the seventh largest in India. What can get us to top five? There's a list of